All right, y'all, let's get started with the short response to the quarter two benchmark. So this one says subtract this expression from this expression. Now, remember, subtract from is a turnaround word, so this one's going to go first and this one's going to go second. So rewriting 3x squared plus 8x minus 7. I don't know what happened there. Minus 5x squared plus 2x minus 11. Now, remember that you need to distribute your negative. So this one's going to come down as is. And it's going to be minus 5x squared minus 2x plus 11. And then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. 3x squared minus 5x squared is negative 2x squared. 8x minus 2x is positive 6x. And then negative 7 plus 11, that's 4. Okay? The next one, solve for x. Now, this is kind of order of operations, right? You got to distribute that 2 first. So you're going to get 5x minus 2x minus 2 equals 10. These two are like terms. 5 minus 2 is 3x equals 10. Add 2 to both sides. Again, the reason why I'm doing these inverse operations is because I want this x alone. 3x equals 12. Divide by 3. X is equal to 4. Alex is selling tickets to a school play. An adult ticket costs $6.50 and a student ticket costs $4. Alex sells X adult tickets and 12 student tickets. Write a function f of x to represent how much money Alex collected from selling tickets. So I know that X represents the adult tickets, right? And those cost $6.50. So I can essentially just write 650x, okay? It doesn't give me a variable for the student tickets. And I'm channeling that multiple choice question, like this one, number 17, right? We got the variable for both, but then like we knew that we had to substitute one in. So our hope was that you kind of remembered that question while completing this one. So she sells X adult tickets and 12 student tickets. So student tickets cost $4. So that would have been $4 parentheses 12. So the function would be f of x equals 650x plus, now, you can either do 12 times 4 and write 36, or you could write f of x equals 650x plus 4.00 times 12. Either of these would have gotten you full credit. Again, transformations, remember inside opposite, outside same. Describe the transformation performed on the graph. F of x equals x squared. This is a parent function. It's a quadratic function, okay? Because the exponent is 2. To obtain the graph, g of x when x minus 3 squared minus 4. So if I'm subtracting 3 on the inside, right, that means I'm going left. And I'm going left how many? Oh, actually, I'm not going left. That's the major mistake. It's the opposite. I'm going right. I'm going right 3. And then subtracting 4 means I'm going down 4. So what you needed to write was shifted, like we did on that assignment, shifted right 3, and down 4 units. You cannot forget the word units to get full credit on the regions. Now we are at the 4-point questions. At Genesee High School, the sophomore class has 60 more students than the freshman class. So the sophomore class has 60 more students than the freshman class. The junior class has 50 fewer students and twice the students in the freshman class. The senior class is 3 times as large as the freshman class. If there's a total of 1,424 students at Genesee High School, how many students are in the freshman class? So write an equation for each grade at Genesee High School using the variable f to represent freshmen. So freshmen are F, right? So sophomores, it says here, where's the information? Sophomore has 60 more students than the freshman class. So 60 more is F plus 60. The junior class has 50 fewer students than twice the students in the freshman class, to F minus 50. Twice the number of students in the freshman class, 50 fewer. Do you guys see how that works? Finally, the senior class is 3 times as large. So this is giving me 3F. And those are your function rules. So now it says determine and state how many freshmen are in the freshman class by creating an equation, using blah, 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 created in part A. So the total is 1,424. So I need to set this equal to this, including the F, okay? So F plus 60 plus 2F minus 50 plus 3F equals 1424. Like terms, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 terms that are like. 3 and 2 is 5, 6, 7. So I have 7F. Now I got 60 minus 50, which is 10, plus 10 equals 1424. Subtract 10 from both sides. 7F is equal to 1414. Divide by 7. F is equal to, I believe it's 22. That don't sound right. 1414 divided by 7, 202. Okay. So it says determine and state how many freshmen are in the class. So you would have to write there are 202 freshmen. Or freshies, like you guys. For this particular question, for number 25, at least a third of you were able to get 2 points or higher, which is good, but I'm hoping that reviewing this question kind of teaches you guys like how to like see the problem through. 26, Tanya is making greeting cards. The data table below shows the amount, right? So determine and state the average rate of change. So remember that's that formula. It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you can choose any set of pairs that you want, right? But just to go back and read, Tanya's making homemade greeting cards. The table below represents the amount she spends in dollars in terms of the number of cards she makes, X. So X right here represents the cards, and F of X represents the money that she makes. So I'm just going to choose the first 2 points, right? So this is going to be my X1, my Y1, and this is going to be my X2, my Y2. And I'm going to plug that right in. 9 minus 750 over 6 minus 4. Now, you can also do this with these 2 order pairs or these 2 order pairs. As long as they're in order, it doesn't matter, but you will always get the same answer, okay? So 9 minus 750 is 150 over 2. So what this is telling me, right? So this is, remember, the Y's are the money and the X's are the cards. So this is telling me that I'm making $1.50 for every 2 cards that, well, Tanya is making $1.50 for every 2 cards that are made. So using the average rate of change, determine and state the y-intercept. Ooh, okay. So here, right, 150 divided by 2 is 0.75. So if I have my slope, right? And I have any like X1, Y1. So I'm going to say my X1 is 4 and my Y1 is 750. X1, Y1. That means that I can now use point slope form to find out what my y-intercept is. Okay, so here, using the average rate of change, determine and state the y-intercept. So I could have done that, or I could have subtracted backwards from here until we got to 0. I'm going to ask Mr. Hassler what he would have preferred here, but I'm just going to use point slope form just to be safe. So now it's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, okay? And they're both positive, so that means they're going to come in negative. So y minus 750, ignore that, equals 0.75 times x minus 4. Now, going ahead and distributing, so this will be y minus 750 equals 0.75x minus, now, what is 0.75 times 4? That's 3, okay? Now I have to add the 750 to the other side, plus 750, plus 750. So now I get y equals 0.75x. Now, negative 3 plus 750, so I'm going to do 750 minus 3, and I get 450 plus 450. Okay? So, using the average rate of change, determine and state the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 450. Write a linear function, f of x, that represents the data. You already found it by using point slope form. I'm just going to drop this y and make it f of x. So f of x equals 0.75x plus 450. Okay. Now explain what the slope and y-intercept means in the given context. So this is my rate of change, which is right here. This is telling me how much I'm making per card or per 2 cards. And this starting point right here, this is, oh, where's my, I don't want to write. Please hold. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is telling me how much I'm starting with, how much money I started with, okay? So the y-intercept is telling me how much money I make per 2 cards, right? And this is telling me how much money I started with to like invest in my business or to begin the card making, okay?